lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Hello everybody, this is Liz and it's the Saturday edition of Good Morning Vail right here on TV8. We have a spectacular day ahead of us. We're going to find out all the great things going on. We have Maddie and Nick out and about. They're going to stop by the Vail Valley Escape Room, which is a really fun experience. If you have not checked that out, wait till you see them over there. You get to find out all of the fun adventures. He changes up the rooms periodically, so you always have something new and exciting to go see over there. I've been there, and it's really fun to figure out all the clues, so we can't wait to go see what's happening over there with Zach over at the Vail Valley Escape Room. Then they're going to make their way over to Compass Realty. If you want to find yourself a beautiful new home, second home, or anything like that, Compass Realty are the people and place you want to go check out. They'll also go find out what's happening over at Transition Sports. It's a full Saturday ahead, everybody. We will also have Amari, the CBD company, here in the studio. So stick around. We might have a little rain. We'll find out from Maddie right now what's going on with the weather today, and we will find out what's going on. So you may bring your umbrella today. This is Liz. It's TV8 Vail, and we are Good Morning for Saturday.
Thanks so much, Liz. Let's take a look at that local weather forecast for today. 58 degrees around 8 a.m., a high of 78, 30% chance of precipitation, so mostly sunny skies, scattered thunderstorms throughout the course of today. East winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that cloud coverage slowly increasing throughout the day. Beautiful sunshine first thing this morning, partly cloudy around noon. We're going to see that high settle in between that 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock hour, as we're going to see more cloud coverage rolling in throughout the course of today. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver are nice and warm. 89 degrees in Denver, 20% chance of precipitation. Looks like they're expecting quite a bit of sunshine down there. 78 in Vail, 81 in Avon, 84 in Eagle, and you can see a small low pressure system sitting above that I-70 corridor right now, as we are expecting just a little bit of moisture to come our way. As we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, 48 degrees is our overnight low, 20% chance of precipitation, partly cloudy skies. That sun starting to go down before that 8:30 time frame, now going down at 8:22 p.m. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. If you're getting out there to do anything tonight, just pack a light rain jacket with you, just because we're in that monsoon season and you never know. Now, as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow, increased chances of precipitation in the afternoon. 78 degrees is the high, getting up into the 80s by Monday, though. Mostly sunny skies, 25% chance of precipitation. Partly cloudy on Tuesday with a 30% chance of moisture, and then increasing to a 50% chance of afternoon thunderstorms both Wednesday and Thursday. Those temperatures staying kind of in that mid-range in the 70s right now. We want to thank Lamina Jewelers for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you're out running around at the farmer's market today, or tomorrow I should say, make sure that you stop by Lamina Jewelers, and that way you can see all of the beautiful and fine jewelry that they have there. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
If you need to get out and do some shopping for all of your summer needs and even your winter needs, well, Transition Sports is the perfect one-stop shop where you can get some great deals. And I'm standing here with the owner, Stafford. Thank you for meeting us.
Hey, Maddie, thanks for coming down. Appreciate it.
We love coming in here only because there's so many good things. I have already picked out personally like 4 items that I have to purchase now before I can leave. And so you guys have a lot of variety, a lot of options, and we're standing outside right now with all the bikes that people can get their hands on.
Absolutely, yeah. We have a great selection of used bikes, so they're going to be on consignment. They will be for sale, road bikes, mountain bikes, kids' bikes. We have chariots and trailers and that sort of stuff as well. So a little bit of everything.
Which is really nice. And then, of course, you've got the rental e-bikes, which right now, these are the hot commodity. Everyone wants to get their hands on them. And especially because it's that time of year where maybe it's a little bit too warm to be pedaling. And that electric assist is so nice.
Absolutely, yeah. If you hadn't had a chance to try one of these e-bikes yet, they are great. They let everybody kind of get out on the same pace. Grandma can come out and ride with the kids. Everybody is out doing it together. So great opportunity to get the whole family out.
Which makes it nice and convenient. And then the consignment bikes are super nice, especially because getting your hands on bikes right now has been so hard, as it's been an industry that has just totally taken off and is exploding in the best way possible. And so if people are interested in getting their hands on a bike, or maybe if they're just starting to get into something like mountain biking or road biking, you guys have options.
Absolutely, yeah. Great option without having to buy a brand new bike. You can figure out if it's something you're into and then put more money into it later on if it's something you decide you like.
Exactly. So it's that perfect like one step inwards. Now, as we take our way inside for all of the fun that you can do in here, there's some great things that you can shop in here. You've got so many great options. And whether you want to look for a new longboard, or maybe let's talk a little bit about disc golf, because this is something that's a huge hot commodity here, and it's really hard for people that don't maybe know a lot about it to get into it.
Certainly, yeah. Disc golf has really gained popularity over the last decade. We're seeing more and more courses pop up all over the place, and it's a great option for people that have maybe played golf in the past, but the greens fees are a little out of their range these days. This gives you the same thrills, but once you have the discs, most of the disc golf courses are free, so you can get out there and get a chance to get a nice walk in and try all the different the options that we have here.
And our cameraman Nick was talking off camera, and he was like, I need a mid-range driver, and I did not know that you could buy different discs specifically for what you're doing.
Certainly, yeah. A lot of people don't realize that, but the reason there are so many is because the discs kind of act like clubs, and you will have certain discs for certain shots, and you have to have that disc in your bag if you end up in that situation.
Which is really cool, and this is something that, especially here in Colorado, has been taking off. Now, let's make our way backwards a little bit, just because there are so many other great things in here, like the consignment, which this is a huge aspect of the business that you guys do and that you participate in, helping people, whether they want to get into skiing and snowboarding and get out on the mountain for the first time, or maybe get into camping.
Absolutely. Yeah, down this aisle here, we've still got a little bit of our winter stuff out. This will change during the summer depending on how much summer stuff we get in. So sometimes you'll see more or less winter stuff out during the summer. But right now, we've still got some new jackets from last year, some consignment stuff, some boots. So still an opportunity to get outfitted if you're out here in the summer, but want to get some equipment for the winter. There's always a chance we could get you set up, which is great.
If you're looking for golf items, you can get those here as well, and you guys are taking these in on consignment, so you've got a lot of options.
We do. We'll have full sets and sometimes just individual wedges as well as individual drivers. Sometimes there are bags for sale. We've got shoes, balls, so a little bit of everything.
Everything you need you can get right here, which makes it so nice, convenient, because we lost a lot of the sporting goods when Sports Authority left, like you said, and now it's nice that there's just one-stop shop for people to be able to get it, and nice and convenient.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're excited to be able to offer what we can. We can't fill in for everything that we lost with Sports Authority, but we try and have the things that the families will need when they come into town.
Which then, just looking around, you've got such a plethora of options. So we've got everything from lacrosse to golf to even some motocross, and then you've got ski helmets and you've got tube rentals. You just have so many options here.
Yeah, we do. We try to have a little bit of everything. So when you come in, we hope you can find something that will be what you're looking for.
And then let's make our way back just a little bit more, because you've got so many options, and there's camping gear, and then there's skis, which this is kind of the big thing right now as we're getting ready for winter and people are getting really excited to gear up for the ski season, or maybe climbing. That's a sport that's taking off hugely here as well.
Absolutely. Again, a little bit of everything. So we're going to have some more summer stuff like the climbing equipment as well as camping equipment. There'll be fly fishing equipment as well. Again, it depends on any given moment as to what we'll have. So we're really low on fly fishing stuff right now. So if you've got any, feel free to bring some down, and we can get it moved for you.
And then as we're making our way one more time through the store to get to the skateboards, which is such a cool spot in here, there are so many great options, and it's a ton of fun to just get in here, explore, wander around, and see everything that you guys have to offer. How can people consign some of their items here?
Well, we take stuff in every day, so anybody that has got stuff that they're interested in bringing down is welcome to stop in between 10 and 7. We'll take a look at what you got, and we will figure out if it's stuff we're interested in. Once we have it, we'll get it priced out, and we'll send you a list of everything you brought in, and then we'll mail you checks as it sells. So it's pretty simple.
Which makes it nice and convenient, and especially, I mean, it's that time of year where maybe jobs are slowing down and people are in a pinch for some extra cash. This is a great way to get it.
100%. We definitely have helped more than one person in the valley out when they've been in a pinch.
100%. All right, now let's make our way over to these skateboards because this is a really fun section, and you won't find anything else like this here in our valley.
Absolutely. We're the only skate shop in town. We have a full-service skate shop. You can build a board from scratch. We've got completes already built. So if you've got a kid that's getting ready to go into one of the local skate camps, we can get you outfitted with the pads, the board you need. If you've been a long-time skater and just need individual pieces, we've got that as well as shoes and pads. So again, full-service skate shop, everything you need, one stop.
One-stop shop, which makes it nice and convenient because then you can come in here, you can get everything. And I like the customization aspect. Like, I'm looking at those pink and blue trucks right there, and I'm like, those are so cute.
Well, if you want to build a skateboard, we can get you set up after we finish.
Oh, perfect. That's exactly what my family wants to hear, is me getting on a skateboard is like quite possibly maybe their nightmare. So if people are interested in coming and shopping here and getting all this great information and maybe picking up some of these great consigned items, where are you guys located and what are your hours?
We are down here in Chapel Square, so that's 240 Chapel Place. We're right in the corner next to the Pod Hotel. We are open from 10 to 7 every day.
And if people are interested in maybe just coming, exploring, and then consigning, that's super easy. Do they need to call you before they can come in with their consignment items?
No, we're taking stuff every day. If you have a very large amount, you may want to call first. But, if it's just a carload full, that's pretty much fine every day, 10 to 7.
10 to 7. And then, of course, the rentals of bikes. Those bikes go quickly because they're electric bikes and people love to get their hands on them. So if people are interested in those, can they call and reserve them ahead of time?
Absolutely. I do recommend calling for the e-bikes because we do tend to rent those out a little bit ahead of time and won't always have availability. As well as the one-wheels. Actually, we rent these out as well. So just like the e-bikes, if you'd like to go out on one of the one-wheels for the day, same deal. Really fun. If you haven't had a chance to try one, they are a great way to get around, hands-free, really intuitive, super fun.
Which that is a sport that I would be interested in, but my balance, like I said, between the skateboarding and the one-wheeling, I just don't think I'm cut out for it.
Oh, Maddie, we've got everything you need. We're the store for you. We've got pads. We can get you set up.
Oh, man, can you teach me how to do it, too?
You know it.
Ah, perfect. Okay. So if people are interested in the one-wheels, they should call and reserve those as well?
Absolutely.
And that's something that you can just get out there, enjoy, kind of rip around. It's like skateboarding, but a little bit more intense.
Like skateboarding, like snowboarding in the summer almost. So if you're missing your winter fix, this is a great way to get it.
That's how I've been coping with missing skiing, is getting out on my rollerblades.
There you go. Yeah, very similar.
It's nice and easy like that. And so you guys are here all the time. People can come in. You can also get your puppy loving when you come in here because Timber is here. And look at how handsome this employee is. He is such a good boy. He comes, he gives you loves, he gives you hugs, and he's just really here to make sure that you're getting everything you need. Do you guys have a website where people can get more information?
Absolutely. Transition-sports.com. It's got all of our information as well as our location there. You can even view our consignment inventory if you go to the website.
Wow, that's a lot of information, Stafford. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to chat with us. Give us all this great information, and thanks for what you do here in our community.
Hey, thanks, Maddie. Really appreciate you guys coming down.
We love to come in here. This is a great spot to go shopping. No matter what you need, I guarantee they have something. And if not, they'll keep their eye out for you because they always have stuff coming in. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back from the break, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to TV8 Good Morning Vail, your Saturday edition. Earlier this week, Maddie went over to Compass Real Estate, and I can't even believe the home that she got to visit and explore and just embrace. This is a home that dreams are made out of. It's massive, it's beautiful, it's got everything anybody could ever want. I would probably just never go anywhere if I lived in this house. It's absolutely amazing. You want to take your dreams and your senses with you along to go check out this amazing home that Maddie got to go explore with Compass Real Estate.
Compass is the front runner for real estate brokers here in the Vail Valley, and how lucky are we to be on location with the one and only Ty Stockton at this incredible house. Thank you so much for meeting me here.
Absolutely, and I wanted you to come out. You know, normally we meet you in the studio and we talk about all of our great homes and all the unique features, and this one is so amazing. I mean, especially during the summertime with the gardens, the outdoor fire pit, the outdoor kitchen, which is behind us actually here now, or in front of us, but having this setting, we just had to do it on site today, right?
We had to, only because this is a place that's like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get to live here, and right now people can take advantage of that opportunity and get their hands on this incredible backyard, which is breathtaking.
Yeah, and then, you know, we'll get around to talking about the inside of the house, but because it is so amazing, these homeowners bought the house and they made this big commitment because they're from Texas and they love these idyllic temperatures that we have here where you can sit outside all day and enjoy it. So they really literally brought a few companies in and constructed this whole area out here, and it feels like a complete oasis just behind their house. And this is literally an additional room to the house that is not figured in the square footage as we calculate things, but between the outdoor dining and the sitting and, you know, gazing and being in the hot tub, you know, this is another whole room in and of itself. So,
which allows you to just enjoy everything that Vail has to offer. Like you said, the idyllic temperatures, the wildflowers growing in the backyard. And then, of course, we all know and love ski season here in Vail, and that's one of the big drives. And you're so close to the ski runs when you're right here where we're standing.
yeah, actually the Cascade Lift, which some people may not know about, is kind of a hidden gem because it doesn't get a lot of pressure, so easy to get to. I think off air, if somebody loves this house, I want to talk to them about the Hyatt Gold membership that you can attach to this. So it gives you additional amenities, both accessibility to the lift chair and some of the usage from the Hyatt. But this is great because I'd say maybe not a beginner skier, but intermediate skiers can actually ski home to this house. And excuse me, you have, in general, you have more privacy because we've got almost 7/10 of an acre here, plus all of the Forest Service land behind you. So what you see is going to remain. That privacy is going to stay there. So as we talked about in the summer, it's great, but in the wintertime, ski right home, and then you have this amazing privacy here in Cascade Village. And I want people to discover Cascade Village because it's kind of one of those last hidden gems. You know, we have the core of Vail Village, the Vail Golf Course, which people know about, Spraddle Creek. So some of these more notable neighborhoods, but this happens to be one of my favorite for some of the reasons we're talking about.
Which that's one of the incredible features. The being able to ski home and not be located right in the village is an amenity that you don't get anywhere else. And so to have that in your backyard is incredible in itself. And now let's make our way inside a little bit because this house is breathtaking, from everything from the light fixtures to the molding to the floors. Every little detail that goes into this house is breathtaking.
Yeah, it's a kitchen that a chef would die for, and it opens up to the dining room, the living room, and the sitting area, and it has a rare wood-burning fireplace and these large pane glass windows so you can look to the north, which has a beautiful view of Red and White Mountain, and then, obviously you look out your great room and you see all these beautiful gardens. So, when you've retreated from the outside to go in, you're also treated with great finishes. One of the best builders in town, Schaefer Hyde Construction, built the home, so you can count on great quality, nice private spaces, your own gorgeous master suite with big windows looking outside, and then all the guest rooms are very well appointed. So anybody that stays here feels absolutely lucky that they get to be at 1250 West Haven.
Well, 50 West Haven is the place to be, and there are quite a few bedrooms here, quite a few bathrooms, and so it's a big house, whether you want to have those guests over or whether you come from a big family like I do, where you just have a lot of people to accommodate always. This is the perfect property, and it's got quite a bit of square footage, like you said, so that you do feel like you're isolated if you just maybe need to remove yourself from the craziness of the hustle and bustle of the family.
Yeah, so we have almost 7,000 square feet here, so a lot of room to spread out. 6 bedrooms, so with all ensuite baths, and they have this really cozy little bar area with a potbelly stove. You could throw wood in there in the wintertime and hang out and watch ball games and stuff like that. And it's just one of those houses that when the homeowners and the designers get it right, you feel like you have what I call these sort of moments that you can take in, in the great room in front of the fireplace, and you can have a large family in that one room, and then when everybody wants to go and have some peace and quiet, you can do that, and of course this amazing outdoor space. But what great moments, what great opportunities to really take in different parts of the setting of the house.
And not only is the house magnificent with all of these great amenities, but then you have this garage which acts as the perfect mudroom. So if you are someone who likes to ski and hike and bike and do all of the outdoor activities that we all know and love here, you have access to put them in a safe place always, but then of course a place where you can keep them nice, clean, and in perfect shape to get out there and do it all again.
We know we have that person in the family that likes a garage that looks as well appointed as the house. When you go in, they have the epoxy floors and all the cabinets for all the family members for organization. So when you go into that mudroom off the garage, it's an extension of the house. And here with hiking boots and running boots and snowshoes, and we have so many accessories that we need for engaging in all the activities we have here. A house with a great mudroom is really essential, and we're seeing that become a bigger element. And I love that they made such a great commitment to that space in this house, because that's in a lot of these mountain homes. That's the main room that you enter the house in. The front door is beautiful and a great sense of entry, but everyday living, you come in the mudroom, you drop your dirty clothes, take your hiking shoes off, and then come right into the house. So really special spot to be in.
All the amenities that make this house so unique and such a wonderful place to get to spend your time. It is like a haven in itself, and that's why it's perfect that it's right here on West Haven, because you have your escape, you have the backyard where you can go during the summer, you can enjoy maybe your outdoor cocktail or your outdoor kitchen where you can make the most incredible meals. I can only imagine the fun that has been had in this kitchen, and I feel like this is a house that creates those moments and those core memories for everyone in the family.
Yeah, the homeowners say this room is amazing for them. We have the electronic awning for shade, and you've got heat out here with the fireplace behind me, so you could spend a whole day. But I do want to make sure we make time. We do have a website for the property, 1250westhaven.com, and I encourage people to go there because we put a lot of energy and effort into, we probably have, at last count, I think we have over 50 photos of this house, a beautiful video that shows proximity to where we are, Matterport tours so you can walk around. So even if you're not in the market to buy a home like this, go there and explore it. They're super fun to really gaze at and look and see how people really think about living at a high luxury level in Vail.
Exactly, and the website, you guys always do such a fantastic job. Speaking of putting so much time and effort into making sure people can see all of the amenities, the detailing of every little thing in the website is such an incredible way to really see the home if you're maybe not here in Vail where you can come see the home in person. This is a great way for you to find all of that information, and if people are interested in meeting with you themselves, how can they do so?
Yeah, well, we take great pride in scheduling private, exclusive tours for people, and I love it when my phone rings and somebody says, I just have to see that house. So I'm really easy to reach. My cell phone number is 970-471-2557. Give me a call if this house isn't for you or you're just curious about real estate. We love what we do, and we have some great homes, and we love talking about all of the neighborhoods in the Vail Valley. So.
Ty, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us today, showing us this incredible property and giving us all the great information, which makes this house really a home.
Absolutely. It's been fun, and like I said, we wanted to get everybody here on site to see this particular home because it really is special.
It is breathtaking up here, and that's not even a word that I would say captures the beauty in this house. I can't think of a better one.
I think this should be your permanent stop, right? We'll just do live shows from here right on, okay? Let's
right.
talk to the right people about that.
All right, let's make that happen,
You're
and
right.
then we'll start broadcasting from here, only because it's absolutely incredible. Ty, thank you again for all this information and taking the time with us today.
It's an honor to be on the air with you, and it's our pleasure, so thanks for having us.
Make sure that you get in contact with Compass Realty because it is such a great way to get your fix of the mountain lifestyle here in Vail, and you want to see this house, so check out 1250westhaven.com to take a full tour of the house virtually. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
We've got a beautiful day ahead of us. Temperatures warming up quite a bit. Mostly sunny skies, scattered thunderstorms throughout the course of this afternoon. 58 degrees first thing this morning, 30% chance of precipitation. East winds 5 to 10 miles an hour, so just a slight breeze going to roll throughout the course of today. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that sun out in full force first thing this morning, and then those temperatures progressively warming up and that cloud coverage increasing throughout the course of today. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, temperatures in Denver nice and warm, 89 degrees in Denver, 20% chance of precipitation. Might feel a little bit humid down there. 78 degrees in Vail, 81 degrees in Avon, 84 degrees in Eagle. Now, both out to the east and to the west of us, slightly decreased chances of precipitation. A little bit more increased up here in the high country. We are expecting to see those afternoon thunderstorms roll through, and especially as we approach monsoon season. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures dropping down. 48 degrees is our overnight low, 20% chance of precipitation, partly cloudy skies with that sun setting at 8:22 p.m. Wind shifting directions a little bit, northwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour overnight tonight. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow 50% chance of afternoon thunderstorms, high of 78 degrees, continuing into Monday, 25% chance of moisture, mostly sunny skies, 80 degrees on Monday, and then temperatures will start to cool down just a little bit throughout the course of next week. 30% chance on Tuesday, 78 degrees is our high, and then ramping up to a 50% chance of precipitation both Wednesday and Thursday. So if you are getting out planning to do anything outdoors for the course of the next 5 days, just make sure that you pack your light rain jacket with you and maybe an umbrella. Those temperatures being warmer, but all this moisture we have coming our way might make it feel a little bit humid out there as well. And don't forget to layer up with your sunscreen, even though we're seeing some cloud coverage. We want to thank Beaver Creek for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you're looking for something great to do August 11th through 14th, well, the Beaver Creek Wine and Spirits Festival is something you are not going to want to miss. We're going to take a look at a great book, though, right now that you should read from the Eagle Valley Library District. So let's take a look.
Hello, welcome to the Eagle Valley Library District Avon branch. My name is Carrie May, and today I'd like to talk to you about some of our new books. All of the books you see behind me are brand new additions to our collections here at Eagle Valley Library District. In particular, today I wanted to talk to you about Electra. Been super excited to get my hands on this book. It's by Jennifer Saint, the same author who brought us Ariadne. This is going to be a great book for fans of Madeline Miller's Circe or Pat Barker's The Silence of the Girls. This is a traditional story of the Trojan War told from the vantage point of 3 females: Agamemnon's wife, Princess Cassandra in Troy, and Agamemnon's daughter Electra. This book promises to breathe fresh, new life into forgotten female characters from Greek mythology. Again, Greek mythology, new book, find it at EVLD. This is just one example of a new book we have coming in. We're constantly adding to our collections. Fiction, nonfiction, children's, teens are always getting new additions. Even our e-collections are constantly growing. To find brand new free e-content, check out our website at evld.org or come into the library and check out our new shelf.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
If you're looking for something family friendly to do this weekend, well, the escape room here in Vail is the perfect solution. And we're here with Zach. Zach, thank you so much for meeting us.
Yeah, no problem.
This is a really fun way to maybe, one, beat the heat, always, but two, we're expecting some precipitation in the forecast. And so this is a great way to maybe be inside but go on an adventure.
Yeah, no, it's a fully encompassing indoor adventure that's great to get out of the weather, the elements. Fully air conditioning, cleaned, and it's always guaranteed private, so you know your group's going to have a really good time and not be kind of mixed up and pushed in with other people.
Which that makes it really fun, because then if you've got a big family, like I'm one of 6 children, so when we do things, it's good to know that we're not going to be overwhelming everyone else with our very large presence that we have.
No, for sure, and we're a really popular activity for families, kind of get-togethers of friends, work parties and stuff like that. But yeah, family reunions are very, very popular. We see them all the time, and usually everyone ends up having a great time, very, very memorable. And we even give the group a photo to take home at the end, so Grandma and Grandpa can have something to remember their experience with their kids and everything.
Which, I mean, we have this great map behind us, and it says, "Where are you from?" And then you can see where all of the pins have been placed from all of the people that have come here, visited our wonderful community, but then come and participated.
Yeah, no, we're super lucky to be in a resort area like this because we get customers and guests from all over the country and all over the world, really. So we get a really good mix of different demographics and different kind of personalities. And so far, it's just been an alarming success over the last 5 or 6 years that we've been having people come in.
Which, it's really fun. I've done it before. I made it out with a minute to spare. And I was like, if I get locked in here, I'm gonna freak out, which I know that's not what happens, but I'd never done one before this experience. And so you guys have a couple of options. You've got an easy level, then you've got a medium one, and you're working on your third one right now.
Yeah, so we have a beginner, intermediate, and advanced room. Right now, our intermediate and our advanced are open. Our beginner room, we're finishing up a remodel. It's going to be opening next month, so check back for details. But it's completely new and it'll be super fun. Right now, though, the intermediate adventure is more of a secret agent kind of thing to save the world, and our advanced is kind of a treasure hunt where you're trying to find some treasure and get out of a lost gold mine. So they're all super fun, designed to be family friendly, to be interactive for the whole group, so that not just one person's taking the reins, everybody gets to work together and everybody gets to create a memorable experience.
Which the challenging part is finding all of the little details, and that's the part that's really fun, and that's why when you do it with a big group of people, sometimes it makes it really easy and sometimes it makes it so challenging because everyone thinks that they have the winning answer.
Yeah, I mean, we can definitely get some scenarios with too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But for the most part, everything's kind of designed to kind of keep people in a streamline. And, then we have our game masters or mission control that can always chime in and just make sure that the whole group's having a great time and the experience is confluent and a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun, and you guys have some really cool features in each room as I've gotten to explore them a little bit and kind of work my way through them, see all the cool features, and you guys have spent a lot of time bringing these together, and I can only imagine the engineering that goes into each and every detail that you guys produce for these incredible rooms.
Yeah, no, we have a lot of fun coming up with them, and all of our designs are tailored to the local area. For example, our beginner room is Save the Mountain Adventure, where you're working to save Beaver Creek from being strip mined, kind of a fun, goofy theme. And then our intermediate's a Secret Agent Adventure, where you're trying to stop an evil scientist from blowing up the world from his laboratory in the abandoned Gilman mine, for example. And the Marble Mountain Mystery is our advanced adventure, which takes on an old lost gold mine, which is supposedly located in Estes Park, but nobody really knows.
It's a lost gold mine, and so it's actually just right here where you can come, you can explore, you can adventure on. And so if people are interested in doing this, is it better that they call ahead and make a reservation?
Yeah, we do recommend that people call ahead or go online to our website to see what our availability is. Because everything is guaranteed private and we don't mix groups, we need to have a reservation ahead of time just so that we can guarantee that space and there's no conflicts.
Which makes it nice and convenient, and that way you know that you're getting the room that you want, first of all, and second of all, that way your entire group just gets to have your entire group, which is a ton of fun. And so if people are interested, what's the website for them to go to?
They can check us out on vailvalleyescaperoom.com. And we have a full list of our adventures, pictures of the rooms, descriptions of the stories, pricing, and participation limits.
And then, of course, where are you guys located, and what's the easiest place for people to park if they're coming to enjoy the adventure?
So we're located right here in Avon, Colorado, across from the Christie Lodge and above the Beaver Liquor Store. And we have parking right here at the facility, so feel free to use that.
Which makes it so nice and convenient. That's something that's always a struggle here in our community, is making sure that you can park where you want to be. And so how wonderful is that? What are your hours of operation?
So we're open every day from 1:30, and then we start our last adventure at 7:30, and we start sessions every 2 hours. So definitely have a lot of availability and a lot of chances to get your group in here.
And as someone who has created these fabulous escape rooms, what inspired you to bring this to our community?
I mean, the first time I did one, it just really clicked as a great thing that our community could use. So as an indoor way to get the family out of the snow and not have to go to dinner or to a bar if that's not really what your group's into. So it just seemed like it really fit really well with kind of another indoor activity like bowling alleys or arcades. And we were very stoked and very happy to be the first in the valley.
Zach, thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us, give us all this great information, and thanks for what you do here in our community. You definitely are a great resource, especially during that time where maybe it's raining or it's like 100 degrees outside and you just need that nice air conditioning and a good place to go on an indoor adventure.
Yeah, no, we love accommodating our guests. We love what we do, and please come in and see us.
Make sure that you come out and you check out the Vail Valley Escape Room. It's a ton of fun. There's so many great options, and you can bring everyone in the family because it's so family friendly, and you need all of the attention to detail you can get to solve these. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back. This is Liz, and you know we all go out and play hard and work hard. So if you have to get some relaxation, we had a visit from Amari, a great local CBD company. They sat with Maddie and gave her some great tips and tricks. Let's take a look.
If you're looking for a great way to recover after a day on the slopes, or maybe a great way to wake up in the morning, well, Amari is the answer for you, and I'm here with Eric, the creator, to give us some great information. Thanks, you for being here.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. So I'm Eric, founder of Amari, and we make fast-acting, effective, plant-based products designed to help you get out there day after day and maximize the fun on your vacation. I think it's happened to the best of us, Maddie, but after a great day on the hill, you wake up kind of sore the next morning. Well, we have a solution for you. It's our Blueberry Booster Breakfast Smoothie. It uses our recovery product, which helps with inflammation reduction, muscle soreness, and muscle fatigue. And you can find all these ingredients at one of your local stores here in the Vail Valley. It's super simple to make. It's also loaded with vitamin D, with milk, and vitamin C to help you get out there again on the hill. So it's really easy to make. It's just 3/4 of a cup of milk.
That was a good eyeball.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
I practiced a lot. We add some blueberries, about a 1/2 cup of blueberries, some blackberries.
That way you're getting all the good flavors as well.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's going to taste good, it's going to be beneficial, and there's just going to be so many good things about it.
Also about 1/2 a banana for some potassium out there, which helps with muscle fatigue as well. And then one of our packets of Amari's recovery powder.
And I mean,
Super simple to use. Just open it up, dump it on in.
this is a great start to your morning right here. There's nothing better than a breakfast smoothie, first of
Exactly.
all. Then you get it nice and blended.
And if you want it dairy-free, we suggest just using almond milk or oat milk, or you can use unsweetened Greek yogurt for added probiotics.
Yum.
But since we're on TV, I made some for us already.
Cheers. Mmm.
Delicious.
I'm always worried that that taste is going to be a little bit bitter, and it is not at all. It is so good.
It's tasty.
Oh, and I love blueberry and banana together.
It's the perfect way to start the day. If you're interested in picking some of this up for yourself, we're available at stores like the Village Market in Edwards, Christie Sports, and the Lion's Head General Store, as well as independent retailers like High Gear Cyclery in Avon.
Oh my gosh, Eric, thank you so much for coming in. Make sure that you stop by one of those great locations to get yourself some of this amazing products, because these morning smoothies are everything you need. We've got so much more coming up right after this.
Thank you.
Good morning, Vail.
If you're getting outside today, make sure that you bring your rain gear with you. We're going to take one final look at this local weather forecast, but we are expecting slight increased chance of precipitation later in the afternoon. 58 degrees around 8 a.m., a high of 78, 30% chance of precipitation. Now, mostly sunny skies, and like I said, those scattered thunderstorms throughout the course of the afternoon. East winds 5 to 10 miles an hour throughout the course of today. As we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that cloud coverage slowly increasing, partly cloudy skies around noon. Mostly cloudy skies taking place in the early evening and continuing into tonight. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver slightly warmer than up here in the high country. 89 degrees in Denver, 20% chance of precipitation. Things feeling a little bit humid down there. 78 degrees in Vail, 81 degrees in Avon, 30% chance of moisture between Vail and Avon. Then as we make our way westbound towards Eagle, 84 degrees is the high, 20% chance of precipitation. They will see a little bit more cloud coverage down there as well. As we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, 48 degrees is our overnight low, 20% chance of moisture. Partly cloudy skies and that sun setting earlier and earlier, which means we are getting closer and closer to ski season being upon us. 8:22 is when we're going to see that sunset tonight. Now, northwest winds shifting directions a little bit from today, 5 to 10 miles an hour if you're getting out there to do anything. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, we are expecting to see some more precipitation roll our way. It doesn't look like we're going to see that 5-day forecast, but we are expecting more moisture to come our way throughout the course of the next 5 days. So if you're getting out there to do anything, just be prepared. Know that we're in monsoon season, and it's really important that you bring your rain gear with you. Here's that 5-day forecast. 50% chance of precipitation on Sunday, 25 on Monday, 30 by Tuesday, increasing to 50 on Wednesday and Thursday. Those temperatures kind of dipping down and popping back up throughout the 70 range. So just make sure that you're prepared for these temperatures to start cooling down just a little bit. I cannot believe how far into July we are. Tomorrow is the last day. We're going to take it over to Liz, who's going to give us a look at the end of the show.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in for your Saturday edition of Good Morning Vail right here at TV8. I had a wonderful day celebrating with you guys. Another beautiful day right here in the Vail Valley. We will be back again tomorrow bright and early at 7 a.m. for the final day of July. Can you believe how fast this month has gone? It always flies when you're having a great time. So many wonderful activities for you guys to do here in the Vail Valley. We're always here to let you know about them, bring you your favorite guests. And don't forget, tomorrow again, we do it all over for you guys. I'll see you again on Monday right here at TV8.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer